What's up, guys? How we doing? I've been having a rough week at work. One of my coworkers told me I look like Mr. Clean's stepson. I'll be honest, that's a difficult insult to unpack. Like, on one hand, I don't mind looking like Mr. Clean, you know? Because Mr. Clean's a good-looking guy. Like, Mr. Clean looks like the bouncer at a really nice gay bar. It's the stepson part that bothers me. You know, because when somebody says you look like Mr. Clean's stepson, they're basically saying, hey, you know that one guy who's tall, handsome, and clean? You look like him if he wasn't tall, handsome, and clean. That's a hurtful thing to hear at work. Especially if you work from home and it's coming from your mom. Yeah, Mr. Clean's not my real dad. Let's talk about my real family. My grandparents are getting older, so I like to hang out with them a lot. Like, me and my grandpa like to watch Sports Center together. Like, the other day we were watching Sports Center and some special feature about the Make-A-Wish Foundation came on. Now, I don't want to seem shitty, but I feel like the deadlier the disease the kid has, the cooler the person they get to meet. And like vice versa, the less deadly the disease, the lamer the person they get to meet. Like, if Michael Jordan comes to visit you in the hospital, you're gonna fucking die. Oh shit, Michael Jordan. Oh shit, Michael Jordan. Is it that bad, doctor? Michael Jordan's just chilling in the corner in like a full Chicago Bulls Grim Reaper outfit. That's my favorite joke. But yeah, like the less deadly the disease, the lamer the person you get to meet. Like, hey, we heard you have cancer. You want to meet the New York Yankees? What's that? It's in remission? I hear the Mets are in town. You'd rather die than meet the Mets? That's fair. What if the Make-A-Wish Foundation had a minor illnesses division? Like, hey, we hear you're recovering from appendicitis. You want to meet Rob Schneider's dad? What's he do? Whatever the fuck Adam Sandler's dad tells him to do. Yeah, my grandparents are getting older, so I've been spending a lot more time in old folks' homes. And what I've learned from my time in old folks' homes is that elderly people are stone cold motherfucking gangsters. Like, death does not scare them at all. Like, gangsters say they're not afraid to die. You know who's actually not afraid to die? Ethel from Assisted Living. She doesn't give a fuck. Like, you tell Ethel that her best friend of 45 years just passed away, and she'll be like, oh! And that's it. That's her whole reaction. Just, oh! I guess that means that Charles is single again. Give him a call. Elderly people are gangsters. You ever seen a 95-year-old's hands? You think that's arthritis? Guess again. Those are gang signs. Your grandma's a crib. Elderly people are gangsters. Honestly, I think that a lot of gang culture has been stolen from the elderly. I really do. Like, gangsters like to say they have a lot of dead homies. You know who actually has a lot of dead homies? Ethel from Assisted Living. 99.9% of Ethel's homies are dead. I told that joke in a bar outside of Philly once, and there was this old white guy in the front row, and he got so mad at me for it. Like, he didn't say anything at first, but like, you know that thing that white people do when we're mad, where we're like, that's it, nobody gets to see my lips. I'll widen my eyes, but you're not gonna see my lips. He did that shit for the whole show. It's my favorite part of the night. But yeah, my grandparents are getting older, so I've been trying to help them out whenever I can. Like this past weekend, I was helping my grandma clear out her attic, and while we were doing it, we came across a bunch of old milk cartons that were so old that they still had pictures of missing children on the back. Which I never understood. Never understood why they put pictures of missing children on the back of milk cartons. Personally, I would have put them on the back of Gatorade bottles. Because think about it. Would you steal a child if you knew that everybody coming after you had amazing electrolytes? Like Michael Jordan Game 6. Of course you wouldn't. And think about all the marketing opportunities for Gatorade. Like think about all the new flavors they can introduce if they just put pictures of missing children on the back of their bottles. I can already envision the commercial. Like here, picture this. For when hydration goes missing. Reach for an all-new bottle of Gatorade Amber Alert. Then Powerade would try to copy them and just completely miss the mark. I can picture that commercial too. Murder your thirst before it turns 10. With Powerade's all-new flavor, John Benet Raspberry. Pick yourself up a cold case of this unsolidly delicious beverage. Now with non-resealable caps, so you never find the closure you're looking for. That was dark. Let's get darker. I was watching this TV show the other day called Who Killed John Benet Ramsey? And it was interesting, because in the show, they used modern DNA technology, and they applied it to evidence from the crime scene all those years ago. And they actually came back with a 99% match on the killer's DNA. Now, I used to think the killer was either like her parents or her brother. Do you guys want to know who actually killed John Benet Ramsey?
Yeah.
Ethel from Assisted Living. Thank you, every part.